So in order to follow this video, to give away all of the things I do not need, all of my excessive material possessions, this is an honest journey, admitting to my faults here. So I wanted to show people my favorite things. The things I cannot live without, I think, because of their strong message. And that's why I like them. So, let's start with Gandalf. I love this because my brother gave it to me, and I love Lord of the Rings. He has a buddy, Frodo. Yeah, look how cool these are. And if you don't know where these come from, wow, Lord of the Rings. Whoa, I don't want to show anything graphic. I'm just trying to showcase my favorite things. Okay, here we go, Frodo. Favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird. Atticus goes against what everybody tells him to do, stands up for what he believes in, tries to teach Scout to never give up, to always believe in what she believes is right, and he stands up for what he believes in full-heartedly by taking on the case of Tom Robinson. So, great book. If you haven't read it, you should. Alice Adventures in the Looking Glass, the original, by Lewis Carroll, is great book. Great book. It teaches I think it teaches you to think outside the box. It inspired I think it inspires people to this day to be weird. So, I like Alice. She's cool. She's different. I've always loved Alice. I have a poster of her in my room. She's cool. Children's Living Bible, not because I am a follower of the Christian faith, but because it was my mother's, and so it makes me feel close to her, so I love it. Let's continue. Romeo and Juliet, I think, is one of the greatest books written of all time. It tells a great story of love and compassion. Romeo, it's taught that Romeo is weak, but I don't think Romeo is weak. I think he just falls in love easily and falls madly in love with this girl that he thinks is his soulmate. So, you know what? Stand up for who you love in. 5 People You Meet in Heaven, the greatest book ever written, in my opinion. Really, I've read it like 1,000 times. I love it a lot. Treasure Island, great book. Great book. Undeniably great book. Marley and Me. Who doesn't love a with your puppy face? Crazy Love. It's all about abusive domestic violence relationships, overcoming like the craziness that there's a certain craziness that follows if you're going to be in a relationship that has domestic violence. Of course, there's going to be an aftermath of craziness. You have been forced to believe a certain way and you need to recover your brain. Everybody deserves a recovery period. Glass Castle. I love this book. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Fantastic book. Motherless Brooklyn. I had a counselor give this to me and I never gave it back. So if you're watching this, Kathleen, I still think about you all the time and you still inspire me. So if you magically somehow watch this, I have the book. I will return it to you if you want it. But great book about Tourette syndrome. Disappearing Girl. Self-explanatory. The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. I love Nicholas Sparks, even though he's sappy. The Great Gatsby I think it tells the story of a crazy, abusive stalker, who is Gatsby. Everybody loves Gatsby, but I think he, just like Edward, I think he's a really abusive, scary, not something we should romanticize. Do not romanticize violence and abuse. Twilight. I think Twilight romanticizes violence and abuse in sexual relationships. I think it inspires the idea of that abuse is love, and wow, we need to get over that message. Okay. So, name all the animals. The aha moment. I'm willing to give this to somebody. If somebody wants it, I've read it. You know, it's cool. Anxious to please. I want to give this to somebody. TTFN was one of my favorite books when I was growing up. It was all about girls and friendship. It's a good book. Stargirl. I don't have that book, but I love Stargirl. And Stargirl was a really great mess. She came into a town, was completely denied because of who she was, so she left. And she couldn't understand why people couldn't understand her differences. And I think it's one of the greatest books written of all time. I think it tells a really deep, powerful meaning. Second chances, always adopt, always adopt. Okay. So some of my other favorite things. I have this bird collared shirt. It's cool. I have this patchwork dress. It's long sleeved and short. I mean, it's cool. I'll probably wear it sometime. In a video. Got this dress. It's got a Peter Pan collar. My favorite series of all time, Dragon Ball Z, the greatest series ever written. Woo! I will testify that it's fantastic. Dragon Ball. I enforce it. I am for Dragon Ball Z. Okay, my favorite paintings. This obese lady with a fat cat in the corner on a bed eating a banana. Do we see this painting? Fat lady on a bed eating a banana with a fat cat. So here is the banana. Fat lady eating a banana. I did not lie, it's here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so here is fat lady eating a banana with a cat. I like it because I like weird things. And we have this painting that goes along with it of more. I'll let you guys look at that for a second. I think it's pretty cool. It's supposed to be from South America. Who knows? Sci-Fi Invasion Collection. Woo! It's got like 50 videos on it, and it was $5. Who wouldn't buy that? Becoming Jane. I love Anne Hathaway. I think she's a fantastic actress. I think she stands for a good message and is often misinterpreted for her message. So Anne Hathaway. Other people I love. Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus. Any woman out there who is not afraid of her sexuality or being a woman and being who she wants to be. Okay. Do we this is the best stuff. I mean, this is great. I really. So, yeah, those are pretty much. Is that all? Is that pretty much it? Yeah. Besides my dogs, I would say that's pretty much the best I got to show. Everything else is pretty removable, replaceable, but those are the things that I don't think are replaceable. So we should have the irreplaceable possessions, and then the possessions that we do not worry about because we can go to the store and buy them for $5. Okay, next video is about how I think that the internet is pretty much the idea of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory talks of being able to touch a TV screen, and within that touch being able to produce anything they want. And obviously we're not able to actually materialize anything, You know what? I don't need another video. I'll just put this in here. So, we don't need, like, nothing is instantaneous besides, like, the word. But a product we can get 1-day shipping now from the internet by a click of a button. So I think it's pretty much the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory theory. I think that sci-fi pretty much is just the human ability to be able to see the future because we're able to predict it because we know of human nature. It's not predicting the future. It's not crazy. It's not weird. It's not sci-fi. It has a real scientific explanation. And the scientific explanation is that humans are capable of prophesizing their futures because everything you do in your life prophesizes your future. So, you know, it's not sci-fi, it's not crazy. I think to get away from the world of crazy and the world of sci-fi, we have to explain things from a rationality point. Yeah. Alright, so this is day 2, shedding the old self. This is just me showing my material possessions, then me going on a rant. And then next video, I will be doing the charity store where your charity can send me the link and I will then send you the item. Just tell me what you want and I will send it. I'm just going to show like I'm going to show like basically the best stuff I have to show. It's not going to be long, and then I'm just going to tell you what else I have to give, and if you want more information you can message me. Okay, thank you. This has been Elise Lacar.